throttle.
This is episode 16, and I'm chilling with my boy Triumph the Mighty Dog.
This guy's taking poops bigger than me.
Oh, bro. Where's he at? Let's Triumph.
I am Triumphed.
It's not a terrible name to have, though, right?
No, it is. It's not at all.
Triumph? I mean, who doesn't want to triumph?
Go. Here, have some of this. You'll feel better.
You think that was a whole a publicity stunt? Remember when at the MTV Music Awards when they put the dog in M's face?
Buddy. What? All right, he had his TV time.
Did you set out to provoke Eminem?
Yes. No. I only wish that Eminem could relax, and he has smooth white hair, just like a beagle's nutsack.
And he snatched it up. And
that was definitely a setup. Like the Super Bowl. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Did I get right into that already? Damn.
Okay. What did you see in the Super Bowl? Because we never really talked about it. So why do you think it was a setup?
Absolutely. All hail. I got to give credit when credit is due, right? To a listener. One of our listeners, bro. You don't remember? Last week?
Yeah. The
shout him out. Shout him out. Let's see how good your memory is.
You know the thing.
All right, rest in peace, Alec Trebek. Big Show Picks. Remember Big Show Picks came in the chat?
Yeah, I was seeing if you knew.
And he predicted it.
I know.
Well, he gave us his galaxy brain theory, which I hopped right on fucking board because I was already heading in that direction anyway. I just hadn't done the research to know the Rays won the World Series, the Lightning won the Stanley Cup, right?
Right. But,
so, and the WrestleMania flag, that's what really sealed it for me when we pulled it up on the stream.
And it had the Buccaneers logo.
Yeah. You just got to follow the symbology, bro. And some people will call you a tinfoil hat or, you're a fucking conspiracy theorist or, but hey, man, the shit's rigged. That's all. 11 penalties, bro.
So has it been rigged as long as knowing how long has Tom Brady knew he was going to play in Tampa and that there was going to be this triumph in Florida in the sports world? Like Florida's going to thrive, be the superstar state throughout the panty.
Okay, I'll answer your question. I believe the narrative is created before each season. So the narrative was created this year because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? And Florida would have been one of the more. It was already scheduled. See, that's when you get way deeper. But
yeah,
I just think it made more sense for the NFL to have Tom Brady win a Super Bowl in Tampa. It's an economy of the city thing. You know what I mean? So it's like it's business, bro. It's not that deep. It's just business.
Roger that. All right, tell me this: did Tom Brady know that he was going to Tampa long before they supposedly say he knew?
I don't know. What do you think?
Like, I don't know. I mean, if there's somebody who's part of that, that setup, he's got to be part of them. He's been in 10 Super Bowls, and he won 7 of them.
I think the script changes year to year based on certain moves or whatever moves are made.
So maybe they just put him. He had no idea. They put him there because that was going to be the best opportunity to get the result that they wanted.
Day drunk and maskless, partying on boats was the safest way to celebrate the team since we're still in the middle of the COVID pandemic.
No, but that has little to do with the game penalties, because now we got to get into specifics. Where do you think, what instances did they prove to you that the game was rigged outside of the whole? You know what I'm saying? Eyes wide shut.
Because refs control the game. So if you're ever looking for a rigged game, look at the amount of penalties and the frequency and how pivotal those penalties are to the outcome of the game, bro.
All right. Now, which one stood out to you?
I mean, just
which penalty?
They do that shit on every play. It's whether they're going to call the fucking penalty or not. You know?
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying that there's got to be one like the NFC Championship game, the obvious pass interference.
Other crowds going crazy as there's no flag right on the Saints sideline.
Put LA in the Super Bowl that year, right? That kind of which one stood out to you is what I'm saying.
See, I don't even remember. I didn't even watch that game, so I can't even comment on that game. I'm just talking about, and I bet I kind of watched the Super Bowl with half a fucking eye, honestly, bro. So I didn't see all the penalties. I'm just talking about all I need is the number 11. That's it. 11 for what? All this bullshit. So Brady got 11 first downs for free, dog. That's how I see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you ever did look at, how can the NFL rig a game, the best way to do it is through the referees. Because
I mean, the basketball scandal, bro. That was all the refs controlling the shit,
right.
Bro.
Because what happens is all you're doing is you're putting you give up critical first downs. You know what I'm saying? Third down conversion rates. When you throw a flag on third down after a first down conversion and take that team from 3 and whatever and put them in 3 and double digits and have to do it again, you know what I'm saying? That's where it becomes easier for the other team to get a momentum swing, because all they doing is, it just brings the team down when you get bullshit penalty calls. Like how they say you could call holding on every play.
Right. But okay, so here's the final line of the conspiracy. Are these refs acting like on a rogue accord, meaning they have a vested interest from a gambling perspective, or are they acting on the accord of the NFL scripting? You see what I'm saying? So that's the big question,
right? Because
the ref for the NBA, was he like a fall guy, right? When I don't remember his name, bro, but he was basically caught for fixing games. Mm-hmm. Was he just acting outside of what the NBA wanted him to do? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They were like, wait, no, these teams are supposed to be winning, but you making them look. You see what I mean?
The guy who was betting, who was in the betting ring, and he was the one who got in trouble for it, right? Went to jail, got out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he was involved in a money Ponzi scheme, really, is what that was,
Well, did you see the streaker? You can have an effect on bets. You see what I'm saying?
Let's put it this way. I think this way. If this is correct, like if it's just a script, it's definitely through the hands of the NFL, not the referees, because if the NFL finds out that the referees are making money and they're not getting any of it,
what have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectful?
They'll hang them guys.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
That's they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? They'll end up in prison. So it's definitely, from a script standpoint, it's going to be on an NFL basis. Like the NFL is the ones who are playing this out, letting it carry out all the way through, especially if you look at the wide scheme of things when you talk about Florida and all the great things that are happening in Florida this year, like the hockey championship, the NFL championship. Then they had the baseball, right? The Stingrays, right? Then the
Devil Rays.
The Devil Rays.
Close.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
Stingray. And WWE. And I told y'all the conspiracy to me would be from a financial standpoint. And check this out. You can actually you can go and who's going to run for the president next, right? Who's going to run for president next? Okay. So right now, the governor, that's a red state governor. All right. He's looked upon right now as a hero in conservative politics.
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
But how the bleep am I going to be able to drink a beer with a mask on? Come on. I had to watch the Bucks win.
He ain't a hero to me. I don't know his name, but he's basically like, if there's
he's the golden boy.
Why they do some predictions? Who's gonna run for president? Who's gonna get the red ticket?
He's like the next guy.
He's one of the guys that's on that list. You know what I'm saying? Trump is obviously. Trump Jr.'s on that list. I heard it the other day.
So you already looking for the next administration?
No, I mean, I'm not. I saw a video about that. So because you don't think they planning the next ticket right now? You know what I'm saying? And that if that's scripted too. I mean, where we just
it's all the same people. It's all the same people.
Now
Fuck 'em
we
all.
talk about a script. What did you think about that halftime show?
You know, I didn't sit there and pay attention to it. I seen it a little bit, but I didn't sit there and watch the whole thing.
You know how like once you take that red pill,
you take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Every time you watch a Super Bowl performance now, you see things
that's almost why I didn't want to watch it too closely.
It was pretty wicked too. It was
symbology,
right? The symbology,
lots of hocus pocus,
was absolutely pretty wicked. And then
magic.
I bet you they have a predict like a. Let's go see if we got a Super Bowl conspiracy video.
Oh, there's definitely one.
Where you gotta go. You know it's not gonna be first. They're gonna play Super Bowl halftime conspiracy. Nope, that's 2 years ago. Keep going. They probably hide these fucking videos now. Got it. Satanic messages right there. Bam. Let's go.
Let's go. It's lit. Yeah. Let's go.
For the first time ever, I am glad the weekend is over. Just kidding. My Toronto buddy ate that field. If you like content like Super Bowl performance reviews, please hit that subscribe button down below. The performance opened up with Satan's fall from heaven with his fallen angels and Abel coming from the bottomless pit. This is the COVID quarantine short story of Revelation 9. But this was me searching for Ariana at the halftime show. It's 2021, so of course the halftime show is like Michael Jackson meets Goodnight Mommy. Red suit, blazers, and bandages. I'm gonna need to see the receipts for the weekend's $7.5 million budget. It's definitely giving me Us vibes. And can we talk about how low his mic is compared to the music?
His performance wasn't good.
However, the performance gave us a lot of memes,
singing.
such as, this is the person in the camera every time my doorbell rings. Myself and my multiple personalities getting ready for the day. And same energy. But things started to turn around for me at this part. I mean, the way Abel winked at me, oh my God.
This is what YouTube does now. They fucking hide the shit now. Remember, that shit would pop up first, bro. People also watch. See, they're not even letting you find it, bro. Hiding it. There's no way nobody made one yet. The weekend,
Super Bowl.
Let's see.
Type in the word explained.
Analysis? No, that's gay.
This is a great moment on our show.
All right, let's do this. I know where they got one.
So
give me that. You go to Alex, AJ. All right, now go to X out of that shit. All right, let's see if he's got something. The Super Bowl spreader. Nope. Man, how the fuck y'all, bro? What the fuck?
Bruh.
If you go back a few years, it was Coldplay and Beyonce's was like a Black Lives Matter march thing when she performed. And then Coldplay's was Everybody Be One Global. That was their whole theme. And then it was something, I don't remember. I'm not a huge Super Bowl fan, but the last one that I remember was the Shakira, J-Lo, Wine Mom strip dance.
Very weird,
like, get your daughters to strip, right? And then we have this, and this one to me looks like it's, you know, it's about us being drones. It's about us being mind control, and we don't even know it. And that's what they usually like to do in those big Super Bowl high profile ritual events, is to really throw it in your face. Think back to when Pink literally was in, I don't know if it's the VMAs or MTV Awards or whatever, but she's up there literally undergoing a Masonic initiation ritual with her, you know, sleeve or her pant leg hiked up, and she's got the blindfold on, and she's doing like this, and there's the noose around her neck. I mean, very obviously a Masonic initiation. Lady Gaga hanging there bloody as a sacrifice. There's one from Taylor Swift where she was being initiated in this eyes wide shut style ritual in the UK. So I think they are absolutely 100% throwing that ritual initiation stuff in our face.
Okay.
How the times have changed.
Back to the show. So we'll clip that out, but basically we can't find a video explaining the Illuminati sacrifices that were performed in front of your eyes Sunday evening.
They've been suppressing. They said they were going to start hiding shit, dude. They probably jumped on them. Dude, I bet you there was thousands of them. And they jumped on that shit, got rid of and pulled every one of them off, dude. As soon as they went up, they came down. You know what? You know what we're going to do?
Watch it.
The weekend halftime show. What you didn't see. Who is that? Entertain. Fuck that shit. And here we go. This is it right here. No. Motherfucker. Super Bowl. Look, demonic halftime show.
There we go.
So as many of you, thousands, millions of people watch across the United States.
Let's give how much
Super Bowl
yesterday. Time we gotta give?
About 30
let's give
seconds.
2 minutes.
I would like to know your opinion on the halftime.
You sharing that screen?
Intimidating and looked very demonic to me.
Dude, you don't know shit from you don't know your ass from your head.
Bro, they hide it, bro. You're right.
They definitely hiding it. Why you can't even see the NFL's, like you can't even watch the video.
What's today's Wednesday? The Super Bowl was on Sunday. I mean, is it possible somebody's just
It's Boosie going on there saying that was trash? You gotta keep it real, man. That shit was shit.
What'd he say? Play Boosie. I didn't see anything too fucking crazy.
Whatever.
I'm sure there's something in there.
Because he played it by the book.
It's something in there. You just gonna have to watch it to see it.
Falling Angels.
Oh, there you go.
But guys, you know that the Super Bowl.
Thank you, Jesus.
This bunch of church people right here with red eyes singing,
Yes, that's what I wanted. That's some fucking crazy editing.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Reactions Entertainment. Today I have a great video for you guys. So the weekend started the halftime show.
Thank you.
Basically by him being in this little car. And what I saw, it's this, looks like the car is flying somehow, but it was weird how he looks like he's some type of robot in this car. He doesn't move or flinch or anything, which is very creepy. And I really thought this guy, I thought that it was fake. I thought it was like a fake person in there or something like that. And then he just gets up.
Starman.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Basically
in the Tesla.
So I was like,
with the globe.
That's nice.
That's what I saw.
Right.
He's sitting down, I guess, on top of the city, looking down and stuff like that. Maybe
stuff
as a
like
god
that
or something, just looking down. But then what I found creepy was
creepy.
His fallen angel here.
That is creepy.
In front of him.
Look.
And I was like, what? This is a fallen.
He should have
angel,
went
guys.
straight to that.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it could be that.
Yeah, there's some symbology with that for sure, or something. It's coming into him, actually, right?
Right.
From heaven on earth.
We better than.
But then he goes even further and shows
we better
this
than that.
bunch of church people right here.
Right.
With
they always
red
incorporate.
eyes.
This is the blasphemy, right?
Yeah,
Super
right.
creepy. It must be
That
really
gives
disrespectful.
that could give you chills right there looking
a
at
church choir.
I seen robots. I see AI. That's what I see.
You're my friend, and I'll remember my friends. Even if I evolve into Terminator, and I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people's zoo.
And it was really not understandable, which I found very crazy. So
very crazy. This dude's a trip. Yeah. Do you see demons or robots? I see robots.
Right now, you see AI. I see AI and I see demonic forces. Like in one, like it's basically representing the same thing. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Them taking over our DNA and trying to turn us into robots is a style of possession. One of those things fell into him. So he's basically, saying that he's possessed too, like, right? And what's crazy, and with his voice, if you hear his voice, he's got this like robotic sound to his voice that he's the way he sets his vocals.
Balls up like that, and him coming out as if he was like a god or something, just
like a phoenix that rose from the ashes.
It's crazy. Yeah, he then goes on into to the field and has all these like duplicated people that look just like him.
I could see that as these people being his followers, his listeners, who become possessed by the same demon.
And they start doing plastic surgery to themselves too, because he's got this weird video where he
probably
changed his face with plastic surgery.
That's what that is. That's what I see out of that, right? They all become him. They all become possessed by the same demon that he's possessed by.
Disrespecting the church choir,
But you see how I'm talking about Starman? Look at the globe. Doesn't that look like the Starman picture?
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Oh yeah, it does. I see that too. But look behind them. There, if you look in the backpack, there's like somebody with their chakras. It's almost like a Buddhist person right there.
Right here.
That? Yeah.
Oh, like the one
that's almost like an entity back there.
Right.
Bro.
The one
what is that back there?
It could be the what they call a ball, not ball, the one okay, I know what that is. The goddess in front of CERN, right there.
That's Shiva?
Yeah, and I go back to his video. Look at that. The one glaring off that building right there.
Seems like you have to go through this process.
All right. Yeah, I wish we could put those two up next to each other.
Unless
maybe
you
that's
just
what that is.
Well, you could just
show her and then show the CERN thing next to each other. Kind of see what that looks like. But that's just a guess. Maybe that's who that is.
So you going full particle collider on me?
Yeah, bro. What kind of portals did they open in CERN?
I didn't think you were gonna go full.
Well,
the particle collider is a lot of people don't know about CERN, bro.
I know a lot of people don't know about CERN. They over there like smashing atoms together and shit, seeing what they could do. Like it's like the greatest. They're creating like the greatest explosion of energy, colliding these particles together that aren't supposed to be collided together, seeing what they can do. And nobody, but the thing is, like, nobody cares because you don't feel it.
Right.
But you don't know what the hell they doing over there. And then they say a lot about, because CERN's been around a lot longer than we know.
Celebrations at CERN, the European Physics Research Centre in Geneva, as it launched its new particle accelerator, which will continue the work examining the universe and it's hoped could help cancer research and the world of art. The job of the latest upgrade, the LINAC 4 machine, will be to produce the flow of particles for the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, the 27-kilometer accelerator that smashes protons together.
The challenge now for us is to imagine what the future will be, because it takes so much time to conceive and to build this kind of machines that you really must be absolutely sure that they will be useful.
So, I gotta say, he speaks so fast. But
the Micro Machine Man here, presenting the genuine, original, colossally collectible, most miniature replicas of the real things.
The thing I caught he said was, we need to determine what the future will be. Now, is he talking about the future or the future of this machine? You see what I'm saying?
We need a lot of statistics. You need a lot of events to find new physics. And definitely with more intensity, more numerous proton, with better quality, it will be a source of discovery for the future.
The new machine took 10 years to build and cost 85 million euros. CERN believes there's scope for miniaturized versions with many potential uses, including helping to diagnose cancer through scanning and analyze artwork for museums.
I don't know how we went from the fucking Super Bowl
because the Sheba, whatever, I think her name's Sheba.
Shiva, that's how we got there.
The goddess, right? The Hindu goddess, a cult that's followed her or whatever, worshipped her back in the day, called the Thuggy. You ever heard about that shit? And that's where thug life come from. Yeah, there's a conspiracy. There's a thug conspiracy that the term thug came from the Thuggy cult who worshiped the Hindu goddess.
That's deep.
So every time you claim you're a thug, you're actually worshiping, like you conjuring that goddess.
Are you a thug?
No, I'm not a thug.
You're a respectable gentleman.
I'm a coach.
He's a coach.
I'm a life coach.
Kick me in the Jimmy. Yes.
Oh shit.
Speaking of, don't do what I do. Let's start there. Now, you know what to talk about? I wanted to talk about the vaccine. So the vaccine is crazy. I heard a stat today. Chick said that, I'll circle back.
But we'll circle back with you on this today.
Said that I think 10% chance of a bad reaction from the vaccine. So, Big Joe, Tree Trio Joe didn't get it yet because of that percentage. Because it's not 100%.
I don't blame. I'm not getting it either. I want to trust him if he told me he got it anyway.
You want to shoot me with the fucking vaccine? It has a 10% chance of me getting fucked up from it, but I have more of a chance of living than being fucked up from the vaccine.
Amen.
Healthy people are getting fucked up from the vaccine.
Amen. I said it a year ago. Not gonna take the vaccine.
Vaccines say no.
You said it too.
Stay woke.
And we immediately knew that was gonna be that go-to. We didn't know shit about the vaccine back then, but we knew it was coming.
Yep.
That's foresight, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is better than hindsight, but what you gonna do about it?
Right.
Because if it gets to the point to where you can't go to work and I can't travel or go to work or cross a state line or show up to a job site, whatever, you can't enter a plant. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You might not, you can't fly. You want to get on a plane?
Right.
Oh,
you got
to have the vaccine. So that's when shit gets a little wild, bro. And that's the ultimate fearful power play. So you don't want to be fearful, but
and I don't even want to get deep into the real deep conspiracy about it actually not really being a vaccine, being an injection of alternated DNA. Like they're injecting some shit that's gonna turn just into AI. That's a conspiracy. Like it's like part of that process. Bro.
I'm not that scared. I'm not scared of it because of that, but it's just way I mean, on my fear meter, like that's not, I mean, I've heard that conspiracy, but like it's way too fast. The development of the vaccine, the presence of the vaccine, just the whole pandemic, like nah.
What if they had the vaccine the whole time?
They probably did.
And check this out. I got a new way to twist this conspiracy, dog. Feel me on this. All right.
They've been working on this. This COVID-19 shit was developed in 2007 in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, under the direction of Fauci, bro. You could look at all that, bro.
Right.
With fucking Chinese scientists too, bro. Under the Obama administration, like this shit, I go fucking down those rabbit holes if you want to.
They're there.
That's how I found it back then.
And it's not a theory, bro. It's a conspiracy, but it's not a theory. It's the real thing.
When there's when you have so many points to prove your point, it's like, okay, this really isn't a theory. This is provable at this point.
I just thought about this one on the spot though. Do you remember when it first came out? You really don't hear this much anymore, how they were linking 5G and the virus together?
Yeah.
Check out my new conspiracy. So think about this. So let's say that the virus like they were saying they could zap the virus into you with 5G. That was kind of like the conspiracy. What if it's this, bro? What if they launching 5G and putting some kind of chemical inside of you that's in the vaccine that they need to inject inside of you to be able to control you, like some kind of metals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But what are they
Like your
going to
battery
do with
pack,
us? How
like
are they
a
going to
5G
control
battery
us?
pack?
What
I
are they
don't
going
know.
to turn us into?
I don't know.
What are they going to turn
Those
us into?
those things on the weekend performance.
Are they going to make us drones?
I mean, if I'm gonna look like that, I at least want the red eyes.
It's kind of different when you speak with your lower tone and not your high one, huh?
I know.
I think people want to hear this.
You sound like Lex Friedman.
It sounds like a more calculated way of approaching speaking on the microphone.
Yes. We sound like we actually know what we're talking about.
In reality, we know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
But
we all represent. Never mind.
Oh, and you know, this is real. Remember how they were saying, like they would like rejecting and throwing hydrochloroquine under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like saying people, oh, that's just a conspiracy. That's not true.
I don't like the way when they were talking about that drug. I was like, I ain't taking that shit.
Well, all it is something. I think it's like a anti whatever they call it.
Hey man, I'm gonna go get some lemon water, put a little Himalayan rock salt. I'm gonna do some apple cider vinegar, some garlic and some honey. But I ain't taking no
hydrochloroquine is like some shit that they give people who have virus. Like when you get sick, you get the shit. What they call that shit when you go to the doctor? The whatever they call it, antibiotics.
Antibiotics. But if you break down the etymology of the word antibiotic, it means against life.
Right.
So it's killing certain
something.
forms of something because the ones that are in your body weren't strong enough to fight it off, right?
Right. So it's right. All right. It's also,
but is that really the best thing to put inside yourself?
No. But it's a lot safer than getting hit with the V. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting at is this: they released articles out saying that that they were wrong about hydrochloroquine. Now that they're admitting that hydrochloroquine is actually a great safe way to effectively treat coronavirus.
Dang.
But they would not let now this is what's fucked up about it is this is completely blown under. This should be the biggest thing that should be asked right now that people should question, because if you think about it like that, well, how many people did you let fucking die?
Everybody gonna die.
Because you wouldn't give them that shit.
Right. A lot of people died, man. A lot of
what if you would have saved half of them? Where would we be at right now? The country would probably never fucking close down if they figured out that hydrochloroquine actually like made people better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but if we go back to 07, they knew it all along that hydrochloroquine.
Right.
Would
There's an article
so they kept it away from us on purpose.
There's an article. Like one, you know how they have them science journals we never fucking read that are just way too small for us to look at anyway. Like where they talk about crazy science studies that only people in science probably like to enjoy reading. You know what I'm saying?
So was it a massive kill off of older people, bro? Like putting them on ventilators, for example, when that was actually killing them? They said, bro, like that was the wrong thing to do, to put them on ventilators,
right?
Right.
What if they're trying to get rid of the weakest of the weak? They can't actually put in the work. They don't have a strong back anymore, right?
Man, all this is very plausible, possible, and could be at your front door. You know what I'm saying? That's why I smoke buku weed.
Your sanity is probably intact. You're just really, really high.
So in the spirit of buku weed, we got a new track. I don't know.
We got a new track.
I don't know if it's available for y'all to listen.
I have it in my premiere. This is what I have right now. I'm gonna play. We're not going to get all the way to your part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play because I still got to mix that end of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll play up to the first verse. How about we do that? Because this is a premiere of the new song called No Malarkey.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
Is that your best radio DJ voice?
I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead, do it right now.
All right, coming to you just before the fantastic Mardi Gras.
There we go.
Valentine's is near. Grab your loved ones near. Lundi Gras is on the way. Mardi Gras is on the way. Super Sunday is on the way. But right now, what's on the way is a fantastic tune from the Higgnz, Higgnz.
Wait. You're getting nervous. Come on, man. Excuse me. Make sure you have the record player on at night. Come on. Give me a look, though, okay? You know the thing. No. I don't want no monarchy. No.
Work that money, maker, come on, make it rain. Everybody wanna see you shake that thing. Drop it like confetti, come on, make it rain. Pop it, girl, you ready? Come on, shake that thing. You never met a distinguished gentleman embedded in hustle, new wave, who credible rap veteran. Light up the night like Tesla or Tom Edison, elected presidential or Tom Jefferson. I bought an partisan, golden, I'm not generous. Hate to say it's obvious, fraud, but lack evidence. I keep careless and bust a sway independent in the venue with no mass, setting the temperament. With my Arians over to the audience, excellence, call it confidence at time, mistaken for arrogance. You a fine woman, junk in the trunk, the elements, like a donkey on a stick, or race the trunk on elephants. So enough about me, cause it's you I stare. I won't triple play games, I'm through that fair. Take a whoop and I breathe right through that hair. Show them tricks of the trade, how you do that there. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know the thing. Come on, man. Yeah. You know the thing. No. I don't want no monarchy. No.
That was a long ass siren, but that's a sample of the new song "No Malarkey," the POTUS mix.
A little snippet, a little sample size.
I'm gonna call that one the POTUS mix, and the reason why I call it because we may have to redo it eventually if we're gonna release it on all the platforms and not have them in there and actually say some of that shit ourselves.
I understand.
Okay.
Just saying, but that's exclusively for YouTube. That will be released Friday. Just to let y'all know, y'all get to hear the whole thing because we're getting it ready for Mardi Gras weekend. That's it. The bars are gonna stay open in Jefferson, bro.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, that's what I wanted to show you.
Such an important question. We will circle back with you, and we'll circle back with you. It's an interesting question, but we'll circle back. I'm happy to circle back, but I'll have to circle back with you on it. It's a good question, right? But we'll circle back with you on this today. We will certainly circle back with you more directly.
All right. It is. It's funny.
Maybe not the whole clip, but just a little piece of the clip. You see what I'm saying?
Right. No.
Kind of how Fauci's in the beginning of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
But I wanted to take a moment to we are President Biden's. There are a number of ways to combat misinformation. One of them is I'm not a monster. We have prioritized there's no question about it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we get the point, right?
Yeah, you really drove it home, Higgnz.
But So I took those two videos and chopped out the circle back that I could find. And that one of them, when she said I can circle back, I took that one and then some like 5 of her uhs and mixed them together, put them on beat. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's great, man. I love it.
And here's one more. This is another funny one.
Come on. China is going to eat our lunch? Come on, man. In the late 80s about how Japan was going to eat our lunch. Come on, man. My heart breaks. Come on, man. 5% tax on the first dollar after the first million you made. Come on, man. Who is 68 years old to go get an ID card to be able to vote. Come on, man. Look, he's going to be 75 years old. Come on, man. We're all going to end up voting for Hillary. Come on, man. How do we deal with
bloopers? Dude, there was one more.
Why attack Sanders? Why? You're getting nervous, man. And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys. I'm not sedentary. I get up and no, let him go. Let him go. Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together. Man, let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take the Have been to caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. And he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He folded up. He said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. You agree with me?
Here's a story that you told at least 3 times about Nelson Mandela. Take a look.
I had the great honor of meeting him. I had the great honor of being arrested with our UN ambassador.
He was arrested with Nelson Mandela.
Trying to get to see him on Robbins Island.
He's full of shit.
You now say you weren't arrested and it didn't happen in Soweto. You were at the airport in Johannesburg and you were stopped from going through the door for blacks. I guess the question is, were you confused or were you just trying to embellish a story?
No, what I was doing was talking about the fact that I was strongly opposed to apartheid. When we landed we were going to Soweto, actually. We landed in Johannesburg, and the Afrikaners took me off the plane and took me in one direction, wanted me to go through a white-only door, and in fact, I wouldn't move. I said everybody else is going through another door. I'm going with the black delegation that I came with.
Here's something else you said this week. Take a look.
I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other guy. Give me a look, though, okay?
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
He won't be alive.
It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back to back. Anyway,
no, it's
I don't
okay.
know how you do it early in the morning, too. And to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
What the fuck? Yo, come on, bro. This shit.
That's fire.
That shit.
That is hilarious, bro.
Are we ending on that?
No. Hold up. I wanna show you. You wanna end? We wanna go out with a bang? This is what it looks like one of them door cams. Or something. It's a video cam,
I've
security
seen it.
camera. You saw this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's watch it. Go ahead.
you want to watch it? So these people arguing with their neighbor for some reason.
Fuck you! Fuck you, you fucking I'll make your life live in hell living here, dickhead. What? You heard me. Fuck you, you fucking scum. You would probably...
You're the fucking scumbag!
No,
You don't
he's got a
fucking
gun
bother with
behind
nobody!
He's got a gun behind him. He's a fucking dog. You're a pussy. Fuck you. Pussy.
Go ahead! Go ahead!
It's good.
Go ahead!
Dude.
He had
Go
a
ahead!
hold on.
Call the cops! Call the cops!
All the way to the left, the bottom of the right. All right, so what you saying? It's wild, bro. It's hard. I get like he laughed. I mean, you laughed because he was being outrageous, bro. Like he was like, "You a fucking pussy, 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 pussy."
He said it in the harmony. He harmonized that shit. He said, "Pussy, pussy, pussy." It sounded good. It was funny.
Scumbag! You don't fucking bother with nobody!
He's got a gun behind him. He's a fucking dog. You're a pussy. Fuck you. Pussy.
Go ahead! Go ahead!
He is a
Go
pussy
ahead.
because he shot him.
Go ahead!
What? So
Wait,
is there a delay or
is she?
something?
What is she doing? Is she pointing? That's what I don't want. I was thinking the
Right.
same thing. Like the first shot.
Why they just stand there? You know, maybe there's a delay on the audio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but-
the only thing I can think of.
Maybe.
Go ahead!
Look at it. Not really.
She looks
though.
like she's got a.
Look at his action.
Yeah, no, it seems synced
It's like
up.
they don't even realize they're being shot at.
Crazy,
bro.
huh? Like they didn't hit the deck, but I mean, what are you? Oh fuck, man!
don't
mean,
know,
that dude
dude.
is a pussy, bro. Instead of going to fight the dude,
Right.
he just shot him.
He
bro.
just
I
pulls
mean,
out a gun.
like
but
it's the Wild Wild West.
But he ain't done.
Call the cops.
Whoa! You didn't see all this?
No, I didn't see it.
Dude, watch this. I don't even want to watch it, but I mean, I gotta show you. So that looked like he had like a Glock or something on it, right?
I mean, it's so hard. to tell what
It,
kind of
it
weapon.
was a
It
handgun.
They'll say
Look, this,
handgun.
look at this shit, bro.
Are you all right? You want help up? Are you okay?
It's not over.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God. What happened?
So it looks like kids. Somebody showed up, right?
Go get my coat. What happened? No.
He must live there. He's going. Oh no. So that dude's weeping. Sounds like the guy's still alive too. Look what he's got in his hand now.
What's he got in his hand?
You should have kept your fucking.
Jesus Christ! Them dudes they were smart running away, bro.
Fucking
you know what
right.
I'm saying? How the fuck did they figure out to get the fuck out of
But
there?
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were. I mean, they just because they seen the blood, bro. They seen like
but
somebody's
why
gonna
they
die
didn't
here.
stay? Because they
Well,
must have
yeah.
heard him coming. You see what I'm saying? And they
oh,
got the
and they
fuck.
took off. Fucking
That's what
right.
I'm saying. Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably seen him coming and book, bro.
Right, and then he killed himself.
Yeah, he did kill himself after.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a big story, bro. Almost as big as the Gorilla Glue story.
If you ever run out of got to be glue spray, don't ever use this.
Every story has a happy ending, man.
Yes. Inspirational.
So.
But anyway, yeah, it's 3:00. It's time for me to cut out. This is Higgnz Podcast, episode 16. We didn't go live this time. We had a very good time, though. And Thank God for editing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Peace.
I keep it moving, moving.